I've never been more excited about a song in my entire life, because we have Oliver Anthony, literally one of my favorite artists of all time, country singer, Irish country singer. This guy's as Irish as it comes. This one is Country Roads, of course, a remix of the super famous song by John Denver. That's one of my favorite songs of all time, guys. Country Roads, take me home to West Virginia. Now we have a man from West Virginia, the Appalachians, actually doing a remix of this song. This one's going to be incredible, guys. Drop a comment down below, like, comment, subscribe, buy a t-shirt, check out my Patreon, and let's get it.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River.
I love it, guys. So it's a complete remix, not the same beat. He has his trusty old Irish Celtic guitar. It looks like he's in the creek. I learned that from a bunch of Americans. He's actually at a creek, man, with his big Irish beard. Bro, this dude is a legend, man. Absolute legend.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Oh, mountain mama, Lord, take me home. Country roads.
Woo-wee. Bro, one of the most iconic country songs of all time. He adds a little bit of twist to it there. I love that twist, guys. You know, he has that passion, that raw emotion, man. Mountain mama, Lord, take me home. I love it. West Virginia. For those who don't know as well, he's actually from West Virginia. He's from the Appalachian Mountains, where he grew up. You know, extremely poor place. He had that hit song Rich Men North of Richmond that I reacted to last year. Phenomenal song. This one is almost like similar in the impact that I think it can have, guys. I think it's just as similar as the impact that the other one had. Only 250,000 views so far, but bro, it's gonna get, this one might take off, bro. It's on his official YouTube channel. It might just take off, guys. I love it.
Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's a lady, stranger to blue water.
What is he saying? So he's saying all the memories gather around this lady. I think that he's talking about his home, guys. All the memories of the country roads taking him home. You know, where I live as well, guys, a very country town, right? Very country place, and those country songs hit you a lot harder if you're actually from the countryside, right? If you live in a big city, it's a little bit different. You're in New York, one of these big places, but if you live in one of these small towns, these country roads, man, it gives you this like nostalgic feeling every time you drive on them almost.
Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, a misty taste of moonshine, a teardrop in my eye.
I love that. We're painted on the misty sky, a taste of moonshine, and a tear up in my eye. So he's thinking about, you know, the country roads where he's from. And, you know, when you're in the countryside, guys, you can see the stars extremely clearly. It's one of the things about living in the countryside that's beautiful. When you live in a big city, you can't see it. It's just buildings. But if you live in the countryside, it's not a lot of trees, and there's a lot of flipping, you know, there's a lot of darkness and stars in the wilderness out there, guys. And, you know, it almost is like nostalgic feeling, right? But he's drinking. Drink is big in the countryside, guys. Alcohol, moonshine, obviously. You know, it's real southern sort of a tasting drink. It's like a 80% sort of alcohol. You know, in Ireland we call it what do we call in Ireland the 80% alcohol drink? Let me think about it, guys. We have our own sort of specific drink that they give to like cows and things like that. It's really kind of funny, but yeah, everyone has their own version of moonshine, right?
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Oh, mountain mama, Lord, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice. In the morning hours she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away.
So yeah, he's thinking about his home, the country voice. You know, he's putting on like a country station, right? Maybe he lives away from his countryside home. You know, normally people move away from the countryside, especially if you grew up in the countryside, guys. You normally move to a big city, right, to pursue a career, education, anything like that.
In the morning.
And like he's getting reminded of it from the radio, right? I love that, guys. When on the way to work, he's getting reminded of the countryside. I love it.
An hour she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get this feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads.
I was driving down the road and I realized I should have been home yesterday, right? So he has a big longing for home, right? He's a big longing for the nostalgic feeling of being home, right? And the countryside is almost magical in a way. There's not a lot of people. There might just be cows, cattle, things like that. So beautiful, beautiful song, man. He puts his own twist to it. Obviously, it's a completely different song than the John Denver track, but a completely different track, but still unbelievable. Such passion in his words, guys. I love it. No auto-tune, no BS, just him and his microphone. It's unbelievable. Like, this guy is probably the best country singer I've ever heard, apart from John Denver. One of the best ever.
I should have been home yesterday. Hey, reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get this feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Oh, mountain mama, Lord, take me home. Country road.
Epic, absolute epic. The way he twists his words and, you know, accentuates the chorus and stuff is just magical. This dude is a magical singer. Look at the way his flipping, you know, his face is all scrunched up, like singing those vocals, singing those verses is unbelievable, man. I mean, a true artist is the passion that you put into the music. I truly love that remix of John Denver's most famous song of all time. I mean, everyone knows the song Country Roads by John Denver. I think Oliver Anthony plays it just as good. I mean, I think this guy, definitely my favorite artist of all time, guys, but I'm telling you, man, this dude is one to look out for. Like, he said he made so much money from the last year's tour that he never has to work ever again, like 8 million or something. He got offered music deals, but he kept it true to himself, because he said, I don't want any record deals or anything that's going to sell my soul in a way. I want to just keep true to the people and help out the people in 100% way, man. I absolutely love it. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Drop a comment down below, like, comment, subscribe, buy a t-shirt, check out my Patreon. I love you all. Stay free, and I'll see you all in the next one, guys.